Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to NEA Sports coverage of live high school basketball. We got a good one tonight as the Bay Yellowjackets are hosting the Buffalo Island Central Mustangs. Brad Davis along with the Dr. Garrett Weaver. And last regular season conference game for these two, and there's a lot on the line to play for tonight.
A whole lot on the line. And it's going to come down to some points, and we'll get into that here in just a little bit. But huge game, big crowd. I couldn't find a parking spot.
I couldn't either.
It was, and it's loud in here. It's everything you want it to be. Last week of the regular season, really, as far as conference play is concerned, huge night for both squads.
Now, the EPC Warriors have the number 1 seed wrapped up for next week's district tournament, but this game could play a big factor in the 2 seed, which is a big seed because you get that automatic bid to regional.
Absolutely. I mean, the 3 seed, yes, is still good. You got to win 1, though, and that's the thing. Anything can happen on any given night. So you want to make sure if you're that 1 or the 2, you're guaranteed to keep playing. So it's a big game tonight.
We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll talk about the Buffalo Island Central Mustangs, who are playing very well as of late, and we'll talk about those Mustangs when we come right back here on NEA Sports.
I'm Rachel Dunnigan Hickman, and I'm excited to be running for the school board, Position 2 in the Buffalo Island Central School District. My husband Brett and I are raising 4 students who are currently enrolled in the district. I'm also a proud graduate of this school system and a longtime supporter. I work right here in our community, and I care deeply about keeping our district strong by supporting great teachers and staff, keeping students safe, and making sure every child has the opportunity to succeed. I'd be honored to earn your support and your vote. Thank you.
Welcome back to NEA Sports coverage of live high school basketball. It's a 2A3 matchup tonight between the Buffalo Island Central Mustangs and the Bay Yellowjackets. Brad Davis alongside the Dr. Garrett Weaver. And Garrett, let's talk about these Mustangs a little bit, playing very well as of late.
Yes, they are. They've had a lot of really good wins, beat a pretty good Riverside team the other night. Went to Rector, I think, the other night. Maybe it was at BIC. I'm unsure of that, but nonetheless came away with a big win. It really solidified their chance tonight to jump into that potential 2 seed. So playing really well down the stretch. Coach Taylor Lane's got them rolling.
16-11 overall. They're 11-4 in conference, like you said. And a lot of teams having to do this, play 3 or 4 games this week to make up for last week.
This is a sprint to the finish line for sure with the way the weather. You know, you can't control that. But so every team kind of in the same predicament there. But nonetheless, they're finding ways to win basketball games, giving themselves a chance. And I can promise you that you're going to get their best effort tonight in the last leg of, if you will, of that flurry of games.
Guard Leo Contreras, Kel Gathright, Cord Kirby, some of the names you'll hear from the Mustangs tonight.
All 3 of those guards can really play, and they are. They're all kind of combo guards in different ways. And Gathright really kind of leads the charge as far as shooting is concerned. Contreras really can get to the rim, and Kirby can kind of do a little bit of everything. I mean, I think he's a lot of their spark plug in a lot of ways, forcing turnovers, distributing the ball, finding ways to score, manufacture some points. So all 3 of those guys are really, really good ball players, and they're going to depend on them heavily tonight.
The magic number for the Mustangs is 8. They met on December 2nd, 65-57, a Bay victory. A win would tie them for second for the BIC, but they got to win by 9 or more to get that tiebreaker.
You're going to see a lot of energy, and they're going to really – you may not see any just pulling the ball out late in this one. They need to win by a lot.
All right, we'll step away. When we come back, we'll talk about the Bay Yellowjackets here on NEA Sports.
When I was growing up, I would chop cotton occasionally for my dad. He let me start working with him at the gin when I was 16. We have about 15 family farms that we are working with through the gin. A lot of those are descendants of farmers who helped raise me in the cotton gin, and now I'm starting to see the third generation. I feel like as a ginner and also as a producer that we have to do our best job for the consumer. We are trying this by being able to trace this back with DNA, to be able to not just say this is what it is, this is where it came from, but being able to prove that. All you have is your word and your work.
Life moves different, not slower because we're behind, slower because we choose to soak it in. From post to posting, from stream to streaming. With Empower Broadband, we can FaceTime family across the country and get our work done so we can get back to what matters most. From game to gaming, from boots to booting up, faster internet doesn't mean a faster life. It means more time to enjoy the slow one. Connect faster, live slower with Empower Broadband.
From the first seed to a full harvest. From their first steps to their final day of school. From the everyday to the big adventure. From a great job to a greater calling. A true community bank is there through it all because every journey matters.
Back here at Bay High School, NEA Sports coverage of 2A3 basketball tonight. Brad Davis and Dr. Garrett Weaver with you. Let's talk about the Bay Yellowjackets. 22-12. They're 12-3 in conference right now, sitting in second place and trying to earn that automatic bid to regional.
Yeah, and listen, you're coming to Bay. Now, they're going to be without their leading scorer and Conference Player of the Year last year, Jacob Willard, and that's a big loss now. There's no taking away from that. It's a big loss. But I have no doubt Coach Holbrook's going to have his team ready. This team can really play. Kate Spencer can really play. Wyatt McElwain can really play. They've got some kids that can piece together some really good games. I think Spencer the other night, he had close to 30 against Riverside in a really big matchup, and they won that convincingly. So this team can play, and honestly, down the stretch, this may be the best thing for them as far as finding ways to gel together in case Willard's ever in foul trouble. So this is a true test for them tonight in a lot of ways.
Willard with the knee injury at Cross County the other night. Looks like he maybe avoided major damage.
Thank
and possible to come back maybe by district tournament time.
From everything I've heard, that's kind of the hope. At least you've got a week or two here to kind of to rest a little bit. The games next week are not vitally important. District will start the next week, but I'll tell you, that's even more reason for Bay to want to win this one, to be the two, push their game out as far that next week as possible.
But you mentioned it, Kate Spencer, guys like Marky Dotson, Wyatt McElwain, Gabe Williams, they've got a lot of weapons, even with Willard not here. Obviously, they'd like to have him on the floor, but they still got a balanced attack.
Dotson's a tremendous athlete. Williams, tremendous athlete. They've got some guys that can really play. It's just a matter of those shots that Willard would normally take. Who fills those roles tonight? Who takes those shots, those big moments? If this is a really tight game, how do they respond? That I'm anxious to see.
Well, we'll see when we come back. Right after this break, we'll have the starting lineups and the tip-off live from Bay on NEA Sports.
I'm Rachel Dunnigan Hickman, and I'm excited to be running for the school board, Position 2 in the Buffalo Island Central School District. My husband Brett and I are raising 4 students who are currently enrolled in the district. I'm also a proud graduate of this school system and a longtime supporter. I work right here in our community, and I care deeply about keeping our district strong by supporting great teachers and staff, keeping students safe, and making sure every child has the opportunity to succeed. I'd be honored to earn your support and your vote. Thank you.
We are back here at Bay High School, NEA Sports coverage of high school basketball as the Bay Yellowjackets host the Buffalo Island Central Mustangs in a pivotal 2A3 matchup. as we get set for starting lineups coming up. Brad Davis, the Dr. Garrett Weaver atop the Yellow Jacket gym here near the top. And like we said, this is an important one. EPC has the 2A3 wrapped up with the 1 seed. They're undefeated. They've got Rector tonight, and I think Piggott tomorrow in a makeup game. Then it's Bay at 12-3, BIC at 11-4. So a BIC victory tonight would tie the two teams for second, but because of the 8-point victory on December 2nd by Bay, then 9 is the magic number for Buffalo Island to get that 2 seed.
And you know, that would have been a really tall task with Willard in the starting lineup. It's possible now, you know, and I mean, let's just be honest. Bay needs to close that door. They need to make sure, they need to give themselves the best chance by winning here tonight. Now, granted, these two teams are both really good and are probably going to the regional tournament anyway. But if you don't have to play that game, you want to stay away from it if you can.
So let's talk starting lineups first for Buffalo Island Central.
Starting lineup for BIC. I can't see in here, it's so dark. Number 5, Michael Walters. Number 4, Braxton Matheny. Number 1, Leo Contreras. I can't tell everybody else here. Number 0, Xander Jackson. And number 14, Rylan Hawkins. Starting lineup for Bay, number 5, Gabe Williams. Number 2, Marky Dodson. Number 0, Cade Spencer. Number 10, Wyatt McElwain. And number 12, Waylon Floyd.
Chase Hallbrook in his second year at Bay. Taylor Lane in his second year at Buffalo Island Central. Doing a fantastic job on both ends. We're ready for tip here in the 2A3 finale for these two teams. A couple teams got to play tomorrow to make up some games from last week, but this will be the ending conference game for both these teams as Bay controls the tip. And here comes Buffalo Island with a little trap right out the gate.
Well, they're going to bring the energy tonight. Brad, I'm noticing Cale Gathright is not in uniform. I was not made aware of that prior to this game.
3 by McElwain is off, tipped out of bounds, will go to Buffalo Island Central. So 2 key players, 1 for each team, not playing tonight. Contreras will bring it across for the Mustangs' first possession.
I need to get a report on that.
Man-to-man defense here by the Yellow Jackets. Ball movement for Buffalo Island. That's 14. Rylan Hawkins at the top gets it to Contreras, the All-State guard. Finds Walters. Gets it back to Contreras. Driving 5 on the shot clock. Fadeaway jumper knocks it down under pressure, and it's 2-0 Buffalo Island Central. Going the other way and a run through strip. Steve Porter says he got him on the arm, so Gabe Williams will go to the free throw line for 2. First on Rylan Hawkins, first on the team.
Yeah, that's a tough call here early. You know, the energy's going to be high. Here's the thing. You call it a little tighter early on, and then you can kind of let up just a little as the game goes on. It's harder to do it, I guess, the other way.
Williams knocks down the first free throw. Second one forthcoming, trying to tie this thing at 2 early on. Shot is up and good. 2-2 now as the Mustangs have the ball with 7 to go early in this opening quarter.
I'm getting a report now that Gathright's dealing with an ankle injury.
And that becomes a big part of postseason play is who's healthy, who's going to stay healthy through make a run through the postseason.
And as important as this game is, it isn't. You know, you got to make sure you got everybody healthy late in the year for the postseason run.
Braxton Matheny misses and then gets his own stick back take the lead back 4-2 BIC with the early lead.
You know, I like to see this, though, because you're going to get a true feel of your other guys. You're going to get a true feel of where they are and what they're made of in a game like this.
Floyd long on that three. Contreras controls the rebound. Gets it across to Xander Jackson. Stolen by Marky Dotson. He's going to go up and lay it in.
He wanted to dunk it.
He was trying to. He ties it at 4. Contreras controls the ball for the Mustangs. Gets it to the high post. Walters has it up top. And stolen by McElwain. He gets it ahead to Cade Spencer. He's going to lay it up, miss it. There's a rebound by Floyd. He's going to go up, lay it in, and give the Yellowjackets their first lead of the game, 6-4. Steal and transition offensive rebound there for the Yellowjackets. Deep three for Contreras is short, no good. Rebound Williams. Gets it ahead to Spencer. Nice hands there by Contreras to steal it, and he's going to control it.
A lot of contact there.
Matheny able to hold on to it, but here at the other end, there's Hawkins, deep three.
Hawkins is a good-looking kid. He's a good build, good-looking athlete. I think he's only a sophomore. That's a big-time shot right there, stepping into that in rhythm.
Gives them a 7-6 lead. Contreras has another steal. He's going to push in transition. And Spencer's going to rip it away from him, go back the other way. Here's Dotson. Big step, gets it to Williams. He's going to be fouled underneath by Walters. You and I are both from this area our whole lives, and I think there's one thing true. If there's a Hawkins in a BIC uniform, they can shoot it.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I have nightmares still to this day. Yeah, absolutely. And they're not afraid to shoot it.
Absolutely.
And they shouldn't be.
2 free throws for Gabe Williams. First one rolls in. He's 3 for 3 from the line so far. And number 1, Isaiah Jones will check in for Waylon Floyd. Second free throw coming for Williams. That one's going to be short, and Contreras is going to control it for the Mustangs. Contreras kind of a do-it-all, everything for these guys. Handling it, rebound, got a couple steals.
He's going to be
high
everywhere.
motor kid.
Absolutely.
Gets it on the wing from Hawkins. Centers it again, working against Spencer.
Good
Backdoor
pass.
cut. Pump fake inside.
It's a great pass by Contreras and a great finish there by Jackson. Gathered himself, went up strong, made sure he used the glass.
His first bucket makes it 9-7 BIC. Tight contest back and forth early on, and they're going to get Gabe Williams on the offensive foul. And I think that was Xander Jackson, too, on defense.
A lot of energy on this side of the floor. On this side of the crowd, let me say.
They're going to get a foul away from the ball. That's going to be on Gabe Williams again. And he's going to get a technical foul. He was talking to that was Hawkins again.
I think the officials were afraid he was going to confront Williams there. I think he was just trying to walk back to
He
his
said,
bench.
I'm just trying to go where my guys are.
Contreras going to shoot the 2 technical free throws.
That's 3 straight fouls on Williams. He picked up the charge down here, the ball away from the ball, and then the technical immediately.
Well, and when the foul is called on you, you have to be really careful. Now, listen, there's trash talk going on at all times. It just is what it is. And I don't know what was said. I don't know any of it. But what I do know is when you get the foul called on you, the official's looking directly at you because he's fixing to go report the foul. He's checking your number. He's fixing to walk away. You got to be more aware not to be saying anything in that moment.
Contreras goes 2 for 2, pushes the lead up to 11-7. He's got 4 early on in this one.
I think that's what Coach Hallbrook's telling him. It's a learning experience, you know. That's a moment right there. He's just trying to teach him. But 3 quick fouls, that's going to put him on the bench for a little while.
McElwain gets his, strips it, and they're going to say a kick ball in that and give it to Bay.
Oh, no, they're not. They're going to call a foul.
No, he said a kick.
Okay. Well, I started to say because it should have been BIC's basketball.
Okay, he made the correction. Taylor Lane stepped up, and that's what he thought as well.
They got it right. The call's right on the floor now.
So Buffalo Island will control it again with a fresh shot clock, or close to it. Hawkins guarded by Spencer. Contreras in the corner. Play call from Coach Lane on the side as Contreras loses the handle.
Good
maybe
defense.
poked away by Spencer, and he leaks out in transition. Goes up, and Coach Lane wanted to travel. Coach Hallbrook wanted a foul on the and one. Neither get a whistle, and it's 11-9 after the Spencer layup. BIC with the lead in the ball. Deep three by Hawkins is short. McElwain corrals it and gets it to Floyd. Back the other way. Dotson, he's going to drive. Step through. They're going to get a foul as he's going up for two, so Marky Dotson will go to the free throw line. First foul on Xander Jackson, third on BIC. First free throw for Dotson is good. It's his third point of the game.
Been a fast-paced 5 minutes, Brad.
Very fast-paced, very up and down. Dotson's second free throw is good. And we're tied at 11, and we're going to see a 30-second timeout. Well, maybe we don't see a 30-second timeout. He was saying officials timeout, not a 30, although he did exactly the 30-second timeout motion. So we've got conference with the scores table. Teams come back on the floor.
This is going to be a very intense basketball game.
I still don't understand I'm trying to figure out we're right behind the scores table up top, and I'm trying to gather the confusion, but I think he said I called the foul on the wrong number, so they changed it, I believe, to number 4, Braxton Matheny. Either way, that's his first. Ball goes inside. Jackson turn around off the glass. Nice shot.
That's two tough shots and finishes by Xander Jackson here early.
McElwain's going to drive, kick it to Floyd in the paint. They're going to reach in and get a foul.
Go ahead.
Well, I was just saying that's on number 5. That's Michael Walters, his second foul, 4th on the Mustangs.
I'm going to tell you this, neither team is afraid to push the pace. They want to play fast.
First free throw is off, and I believe that's the first miss for either team from the line. Number 24, Jake Hurst checks in the game for Buffalo Island. Second free throw is no good. There's McElwain, a hustle play off him. We're going to say to the Mustangs. He initially pointed towards Bay and then said, nope, I was pointing the wrong way, and corrected himself.
Well, it's been such back and forth, so fast-paced, it's easy to get turned around.
Jackson's going to drive paint, lay it up, too strong. Rebound comes down to Spencer, and here comes Marky Dotson the other way. He's going to jump in the air, hit McElwain on the far wing for 3. It's good.
That was a good, really good play in transition there.
14-13, it gives Bay their second lead of the game. This one's been back and forth early on. I think 2 or 3 may be the biggest lead so far. Here's Jackson working again, up and over. No good there. McElwain goes up and gets the board. McElwain pull up 3. He's way off on that one. Matheny corrals the rebound. Contreras is going to bring it across. Gets it out. Three-pointer off, no good. Rebound by Matheny. He's going to pump fake again. Still blocked by Floyd. Good defense there. Spencer comes out with it. Jones with the ball. Gets it to Dotson. Drives on Matheny. That's an offensive foul.
Good job defensively.
He got a lower shoulder and extended that arm a little bit, enough for the call. Good job defensively by Matheny. And that's the fourth foul on Bay, first on Dotson.
Matheny's a strong kid, but he's not afraid to stand there and take a charge. You know, a lot of times you don't see that for big men, but he's not afraid to stand there and take a charge.
He's going to work against Jones in the paint, and that's going to be a tie-up. Floyd kind of reached in there and tied it up, and there's a technical foul called after the play. So technical foul on number 4, Braxton Matheny. So that's going to be 2 free throws for Bay. Coach Lane not happy with that call at all, as Kate Spencer will go to the free throw line for the technical free throws. First one is up and off the back of the rim. This one could be exciting tonight.
Oh, it's already exciting. It's already exciting.
Second one's up and good. Pushes the lead to 15-13 Bay, and they will get the inbounds. Now the conversation's on the possession. It was a jump ball call before the technical, so
yes.
The conversation is, does it change possession? Because it would have stayed with the Mustangs.
I don't think it should. I don't think it should because you never get to honor that possession. There's no true change of possession if there's a technical foul. So in my opinion, I don't know the definitive rule on that, but if there's never a change of possession, how can you justify doing that if the technical is called after the fact?
And that's the conversation. Coach Hallbrook, I believe they said the possession area will stay with Buffalo Island Central. Coach Hallbrook disagrees.
I mean, after the technical foul, though, Bay should get the basketball. It's a technical foul. Bay should get the basketball just like they normally would after a technical. Bay should have shot the 2 free throws and then got the ball just like any other T at any point in time. Yes or no?
I think a technical foul, the possession goes to Bay in this regard. I'm not sure if the possession arrow actually changes since there was not a change in possession.
I think it shouldn't. I think Bay should get the basketball after a technical foul just like they would any other time. The possession arrow should not change because it never changed, and it should be the next time the ball is taken out, it should stay with whoever it was originally supposed to go to.
So it's going. The possession's going to Bay.
This is the right call here. It has to be.
And possession arrow will stay with Buffalo Island.
I think that's the only way to really do this.
35 seconds left.
Long first quarter.
About 3 seconds difference between game and shot clock. McElwain pump fakes, drives left. Gets it out to Jones, who finds Dotson at the top. He's going to spin middle, dump it to Floyd. He's going to go up, and he's going to draw an offensive foul. That is 24. Jake Hurst stepping in there. Floyd's first, team's fifth, but both teams have 5. Player control. And it's Buffalo Island ball. 10 seconds down 2. Hawkins for 3. He's way short. McElwain with the board. His 4th of the game. Spencer in transition finds Dotson, goes up, misses, rebound. Xander Jackson, and that's the horn. So at the end of 1, Bay 15, BIC 13. We'll be right back on NEA Sports.
Local basketball star Austin Reeves is part of the Central Dealerships team. And just like Austin, we want you to join our team as well. So score big with your new or used vehicle from Central today.
For 140 years, homeowners and DIYers have trusted Barton's for their home improvement needs. From small projects to remodels to building a home, our experts are here with the tools, knowledge, and advice to make your project a success. With 10 100% employee-owned locations across Northeast Arkansas and Southeast Missouri, delivery, installation, and free design services, Barton's is your trusted partner for every project. Visit us online at bartons.com. Build it better with Barton's.
Back here at Bay High School for second quarter action, Buffalo Island Central controls the possession after much deliberation after a technical foul on the jump ball, but they will keep the possession to start this quarter. And they trail by 2. Bay leads this one 15-13. Jackson's going to drive off the rim, no good. Floyd with the rebound ahead to Dotson. He's going to drive paint, kick it out to Jones for 3. That one's short, no good. Rebound Hawkins. Fast and furious first quarter, Doc, and both coaches having some disagreements with the ref. There's a lot of energy in this gym right now.
Yeah, I'm sweating, and I'm not even out there.
Matheny's going to pump fake, get it out to Hawkins. Extra pass to Hirsch for 3. It's long, no good. Rebound Jones. Gets it ahead to McElwain, hits it to Spencer, back to McElwain. Here's Spencer driving baseline. Hammer pass to McElwain, who's off no good. Tip rebound to Contreras, and he's pushing. He's ahead to Jackson. Pull up 3, shoot off no good. Tip by Dotson, save, but his foot's on the line, and he stay with BIC. Don't blink in this one or you might miss something.
You can miss a lot. You can tell something's on the line, though.
Second place in the conference, that automatic regional bid at stake. BIC's got to win to tie Bay for second and win by 9 to take the tiebreaker. Pull up by Jackson is good. Nice move there.
That's Hawkins.
I'm sorry, Hawkins. 15 all. Hawkins has 5 after that one. And it's out of bounds to Buffalo Island. Contreras drives around, gets to the paint. Nice dish there to number 24, Jake Hirsch. Drew the defender and dumped it to this open guy, and it's 17-15. BIC regains the lead on a quick 4-0 start to this one, and a turnover by the Yellowjackets gives it back to BIC.
You know, one thing I've noticed so far, Contreras is doing a really good job of keeping his head, making the right decision. He's not trying to do too much right now. He's just letting the game flow, finding the open man, creating.
He's going to walk it across this time with the 2-point lead. Double screen coming up top. He rejects it. Slide step around Spencer, lays it off the glass. Nice move there, Leo Contreras.
That's tough now. That's when he gets downhill going to the bucket, he's tough to stop.
He's got 6. It's 19-15. Biggest lead for BIC in this one. That one's blocked out of bounds. Will stay with Bay. 24 on the shot clock as the Yellowjackets take it baseline out of bounds. Into Floyd. McElwain curls off this inbound screen. Jump stop over the rim and good.
Good job of really gathering himself there and going up strong with a little floater.
Cuts the lead to 2. Loose ball is going to be, they're going to call a foul on 0. And they're going to give 0 Cade Spencer a technical foul as well. So it's going to be a foul on the loose ball against Xander Jackson of Buffalo Island. And there's going to be a foul, technical foul on 0 Cade Spencer of Bay. So Buffalo Island Central will have 2 free throws after the technical foul. Referee Blake Kibbins explaining what's going on, saying Spencer had a little too much to say or do after the foul call. Leo Contreras knocks down the first technical free throw.
Tensions are high right now in here.
The second one's off, no good. He's got 7. It's a 20-17 BIC lead as they'll get the ball back in midcourt. 5:07 to go in this first half. Hawkins, pull up, turn, nope. Pull up jumper, no good as I was trying to get that out. Rebound to Bay, here they come. Floyd inside to Dotson. And they're going to say blocking foul and count the bucket on Hurst. His first, team's second of the quarter. Count the bucket for Dotson. He's got a chance to tie it with an and one opportunity. Free throw is good, and we're tied again at 20. And I've not kept up with it, Garrett, but I wish I'd have been doing lead changes and ties.
Too many. You'd ran out of ink. This is going to be a barn burner.
Dotson has 7, 20-20. BIC with the ball. 4:32 to go in this first half. Here comes Hurst off the baseline screen for 3. It's off, no good. Dotson skies for that rebound. Is going to push coast to coast, go up with on the left side and lay it in. He's got 9 and it's 22-20. He went and got that board and went coast to coast in a matter of seconds.
He can really run. He can really jump. He gets on a fast break. He's tough.
Contreras working against him here. They're going to kick it out to Hurst. Up top to Matheny. 4-3 off, no good. Dotson with the board. BIC running and jumping him up top. He finds McElwain on the wing for 3. It's off, no good. Hurst will go get the board. Contreras will slow the pace a little bit with 3:25 to go in this half. Bay leading 22-20. Jackson's going to work on Spencer, and Floyd has it blocked, picked up by Spencer. He's going to go the other way. Gets to the rim. Contreras kind of in no man's land. He's going to pick up the foul. 2 shots coming for Cade Spencer.
It's a good job of Spencer there of initiating that contact. You see it right here. He does a good job of kind of jumping into the defender there to ensure the contact. I think it could have been avoided. I think he could have got the 2 for sure if he just goes up strong. But, hey, in a game like this with a lot of fouls being called, go ahead and get that contact. That may pay dividends late in this one.
He knocks down the first free throw as Cord Kirby checks in for the first time for BIC. For Jackson, Spencer's second free throw's good. 24-20. Bay ties their largest lead of the game.
We knew he was going to make both free throws. It didn't matter.
I tell you what I liked on that play was he had a little hesitation move up top that kind of opened up the path to the rim in that transition move. Here's Kirby. Gets it back to Hawkins. He's going to drive on Floyd. Up, no good. Kirby with the board. And they're going to get him with a foul on number 12, Waylon Floyd. His second, team's second of the quarter, and it'll be baseline out of bounds for Buffalo Island. Matheny will take it out. Nope, Cord Kirby's going to step back out and take it out. And they get it into Contreras. Working against Dotson, out to Matheny for 3. Long, no good. Ball tipped around, lands in the hands of Leo Contreras. Lays it in for his 9th point and cuts the lead to 2. McElwain catches in transition. Spin move off the glass, no good. And a foul is called on McElwain. Got him across the head.
Definitely think that's the right call. He did. There was a lot of contact there on that rebound.
His first, team's 3rd. And BIC has the ball with 2:28 to go, trailing by 2, 24-22. Yellow Jacket lead. Matheny thought about it. Kicks it back out to Hurst. Here's Hawkins for 3. It's short, no good. Back out to Hurst for 3. It's good.
It's a big shot. Another lead change. Hurst coming in with a lot of confidence. He's not afraid to shoot that basketball. I like to see it.
Gives BIC a 1-point lead, 25-24. Floyd's going to drive short off the rim, tipped around. Court Kirby with the board. Court Kirby in transition, works on Spencer, gets to the paint, has it blocked by Spencer, and it'll stay with Buffalo Island. 1:43 to go, first half, 25-24. BIC with the lead.
I'm going to say Cade Spencer probably hadn't blocked a ton of shots in his career, but he blocked that one like he's done it a whole lot.
Go inside to Kirby off the inbounds. Nice pass there to number 4, Braxton Matheny, who lays it in, extends the BIC lead to 3. Dotson's going to drive and kick to Jones. Isaiah Jones for 3 in the corner, ties it up again, 27 all. Back to Kirby this way. Here's Hawkins, spin move at the elbow. And they're going to get him with, they're going to say 3 seconds in the lane. I think Kibbins on the other side was going to get him with a walk, so pick your poison, but Bay basketball.
Turnover either way. Very few timeouts have been called.
This is the first one of the game, a full timeout for Bay. We'll take you with them on NEA Sports.
Jernigan Home Security, you are never alone. May and Jernigan Security is a locally owned company serving Northeast Arkansas with nearly 40 years of experience. 24/7 monitoring, instant alerts, and a system that protects your family, your home or business, and your peace of mind. We have state-of-the-art cameras, smart sensors, access control, data, and the power to monitor your home anytime, anywhere. While you focus on what matters, let us focus on keeping you safe. Call today and make your home safer with May and Jernigan Security.
At Glen Sain, we've spent over 70 years trying to do things the right way, with honesty, heart, and hometown pride. With 4 locations across Paragould, Rector, and Kennett, we offer a wide selection of GMC, Chevy, Buick, and Ford vehicles, and service centers to keep them running strong. We're a family-owned business, and we treat every customer like one of our own, because after 70 years, that's what matters most.
Back here at Bay High School, NEA Sports, Brad Davis, the Dr. Garrett Weaver. With 1:02 to go in the first half, we're tied at 27, Bay and BIC, and it's been an exciting first half. I guess that's an understatement.
That is absolutely an understatement. Yeah, I'm not kidding. I'm sweating.
Bay turns it over there, back to BIC. BIC came out with a zone look after the timeout, and 49.6, so about a 14-second difference on game and shot clock. I'm not sure Bay's in either a matchup or, yeah, it looks like a matchup type zone. As Contreras is going to go late in the shot clock here, real late in the shot clock. It's down to 5. He's going to get a long 3 there, no good. Hurst with the offside rebound underneath, lays it in.
Hurst has been huge in this first half for the Mustangs.
Floyd
Hustle
gets
plays.
it to Dotson, down to 6. Spin move inside, goes up, misses. Tipped out to Jones. He fires up a 3 at the buzzer, off the back rim, no good, and that's the horn for the first half. And the Buffalo Island Central Mustangs 29, the Bay Yellowjackets 27. We'll be back for second half action here on NEA Sports.
I'm Rachel Dunnigan Hickman, and I'm excited to be running for the school board, Position 2 in the Buffalo Island Central School District. My husband Brett and I are raising 4 students who are currently enrolled in the district. I'm also a proud graduate of the school system and a longtime supporter. I work right here in our community, and I care deeply about keeping our district strong by supporting great teachers and staff, keeping students safe, and making sure every child has the opportunity to succeed. I'd be honored to earn your support and your vote. Thank you.
Central Dealerships is not one to brag, but actually we are. Central was awarded, yet again, General Motors Mark of Excellence. We have the perfect ride waiting for you and exceptional service. So find your next vehicle at a Central dealership today.
Milligan Heating and AC works to serve the Northeast Arkansas community in meeting all of your HVAC needs. Give Justin Milligan a call at 870-243-2820.
When you ask someone about their favorite show, there's a good chance it's on CBS or Fox, two of the most popular networks in the country. When you ask someone where they go for local news and information, they usually say Northeast Arkansas News. When you ask someone how they grew their business, they'll probably tell you they advertise with KJNB. When you add it all up, top-rated networks, local focus, and dynamic advertising, you get more than just a TV station. You'll get a hometown friend. KJNB. This is who we are. This is home.
With May and Jernigan Home Security, you are never alone. May and Jernigan Security is a locally owned company serving Northeast Arkansas with nearly 40 years of experience. 24/7 monitoring, instant alerts, and a system that protects your family, your home or business, and your peace of mind. We have state-of-the-art cameras, smart sensors, access control, data, and the power to monitor your home anytime, anywhere. While you focus on what matters, let us focus on keeping you safe. Call today and make your home safer with May and Jernigan Security.
At Glen Sane, we spent over 70 years trying to do things the right way, with honesty, heart, and hometown pride. With 4 locations across Paragould, Rector, and Kennett, we offer a wide selection of GMC, Chevy, Buick, and Ford vehicles, and service centers to keep them running strong. We're a family-owned business, and we treat every customer like one of our own, because after 70 years, that's what matters most.
Local basketball star Austin Reeves is part of the Central Dealerships team. And just like Austin, we want you to join our team as well. So score big with your new or used vehicle from Central today.
For 140 years, homeowners and DIYers have trusted Barton's for their home improvement needs. From small projects to remodels to building a home, our experts are here with the tools, knowledge, and advice to make your project a success. With 10 100% employee-owned locations across Northeast Arkansas and Southeast Missouri, delivery, installation, and free design services, Barton's is your trusted partner for every project. Visit us online at bartons.com. Build it better with Barton's.
Out here, life moves different. Not slower because we're behind. Slower because we choose to soak it in. From post to posting, from stream to streaming. With Empower Broadband, we can FaceTime family across the country and get our work done so we can get back to what matters most. From game to gaming, from boots to booting up. Faster internet doesn't mean a faster life. It means more time to enjoy the slow one. Connect faster, live slower with Empower Broadband.
From the first seed to a full harvest. From their first steps to their final day of school. From the everyday to the big adventure. From a great job to a greater calling. A true community bank is there through it all because every journey matters.
Since 1945, we've been more than just a bank. We've been deeply rooted in communities across Arkansas, growing alongside the families and businesses we serve. We started the Farmers and Merchants Bank in Stuttgart, Arkansas 80 years ago to ensure working folks could borrow money to run their farms, fund their businesses, and build their families' futures. Today, Farmers and Merchants Bank is proud to continue supporting our communities, including our students and athletes. Farmers and Merchants Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Glensane, we know extra time is hard to come by. Your hands are full, your days are packed, and time doesn't slow down. We work hard when you have a service issue. With full service centers at each of our 4 locations, we will always do our best to make it convenient for you and your busy lifestyle. Thank you for trusting our family with your family for over 70 years.
When I was growing up, I would chop cotton occasionally for my dad. He let me start working with him at the gin when I was 16. We have about 15 family farms that we are working with through the gin. A lot of those are descendants of farmers who helped raise me in the cotton gin, and now I'm starting to see the 3rd generation. I feel like as a ginner and also as a producer that we have to do our best job for the consumer. We are trying this by being able to trace this back with DNA, to be able to not just say this is what it is, this is where it came from, but being able to prove that. All you have is your word and your work.
At Southern Bancorp, we are wealth builders for everyone. We see building wealth as helping people succeed in creating strong financial futures. For some, it's having tools to build credit and buy a first home. For others, working with our award-winning SBA team to launch or grow a small business. And still others might use our unique savings plan today to save for tomorrow's dreams. Wherever you are on your wealth building journey, Southern Bancorp can help. Stop by or visit banksouthern.com to get started. Southern Bancorp, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
No matter what the job calls for, contractors can count on Barton's. With your own dedicated sales representative, you'll get personalized support and accurate material takeoffs to keep your project on budget. Need flexible financing? We offer in-house accounts and financing options. Plus, take advantage of our product holding, on-site delivery, and professional installation of flooring, cabinets, and vanities. Supplying local contractors for 140 years. Visit us online at bartons.com. Build it better with Barton's.
Whether it's your home or your business, Delta Glass is Northeast Arkansas's clear choice for superior glass products and services. Delta Glass is known for their internally produced insulated glass units, providing quick and precise replacements for most all windows. If you've just completed your dream home or a recent remodel, Delta Glass provides the most sought-after custom shower enclosures and mirrors in the industry. Storefront glazing can create an inviting professional atmosphere for any business facility. Delta Glass specializes in custom design and fabricated storefront systems for all sizes and styles. If you're in need of superior glass products and services that are second to none in the region, call Delta Glass today at 870-520-6290 or visit them on Dana Avenue in Jonesboro.
Back here at Bay High School, NEA Sports coverage. We got a 2A3 matchup tonight as the Buffalo Island Central Mustangs lead the Bay Yellowjackets 29-27 to start the second half. And Garrett, go ahead and recap that first half for us.
Wild. That's it. Wild. Wild, and BIC has a 2-point lead.
That's concise as you can, and Leo Contreras gets a steal on the possession, goes up, misses, and Marky Dotson will pull down the rebound. Push the other way. Here's Gabe Williams, has it stripped, and it'll go out of bounds and stay with the Yellowjackets.
I think the message at halftime for BIC was, hey, let's keep our composure, keep up the intensity, but we got to win this half by 7. We don't want to just win this half. We got to win it by 7. I think in the Bay locker room, it was more of, hey, quit turning the basketball over. Everybody stay calm. Both coaches have to try to stress that, I think.
Isaiah Jones is up, no good. Rebound comes down to Hawkins, and he'll bring it across for BIC. Anytime someone says keep your composure, I just immediately think of Will Ferrell and his whitey tighties in old school screaming, got to keep our composure, slamming a chair into the locker. The other way, here's Mikey Dotson, and that's going to be an offensive foul on the Yellowjackets. His second personal, first team of the half.
I'll tell you this, though. Coach Holbrook's going to – I get it. I get the frustration. Going to have to be a little careful, though, because they got a bench warning right before the half.
They did. We
didn't talk about that on the air. So he did get a bench warning. Going to have to be a little careful.
They're going to get a foul on Spencer underneath on the reach around. So second team foul of the half. That's going to be Spencer's second as well. Baseline out of bounds, fresh shot clock for BIC. Yeah, going to the locker room, he was wanting a foul called on the shot right before the buzzer and earned a bench warning, essentially a warning from the officials. Contreras for 3. It's good. It gets him to double digits with 12, and it's 32-27, Buffalo Island Central.
Leading scorer so far for both clubs in this one. First one to double figures. 5-point lead.
McElwain on the cut, gets to the rim, lays it up and in.
That's a nice move. Good cut, good strong finish. Gathered himself, went up off the glass.
Cuts it to 3. 32-29. Contreras against Dotson. Hawkins, deep 3 here. Off no good. Rebound battled for. That one's missed, and McElwain gets the board. Williams brings it across. He'll drive it to the right, go up. Off no good. Knocked out of bounds. Buffalo Island Central basketball. Contreras will bring it across for BIC with a 3-point lead. Ball up top to Walters. Contreras will come get it back. Space out, 15 now on the shot clock. We'll get a ball screen from Walters up top. Spin in the paint, gets McElwain in the air.
Hey, you got to give all the credit right there to Leo Contreras. That was a nice move. Nice job of getting McElwain off balance. Tough finish.
He's got 14 and it's 34-29. Here's Dotson on the other end with a nice move.
Nifty finish there, too. Little reversal.
Gets him to double digits with 11, 34-31. Inside to Jackson. He's going to go up the right hand and finish. Get it back to 36-31. Jackson with 6. Kick out McElwain. Extra pass for Jones. Good recovery there by the defense. Good find there by McElwain. Finds Williams cutting baseline. He'll lay it in.
It's good basketball right now. Both teams on the offensive end of the floor getting to the rim, finishing well.
First half, maybe a little wild, sloppy, out of control action. This one has been, like you said, good basketball back and forth. Here's good Contreras with a nice move, and they're going to get a foul on that layup. Fouls on Jones. His first, team's third of the quarter. Contreras will go to the free throw line.
Hard to tell from our angle. I think he did bump him in the back. Hard to tell from where we sit if there was contact on the shot. It looked a little awkward as far as Contreras' attempt on that shot.
First free throw for Contreras is good. Cord Kirby's going to check back in for Matheny. So 4:31 to go, third quarter. Contreras trying to make it a 5-point lead. And I jinxed him. 37-33 the lead for BIC. Dotson working against Walters. He's going to get to the rim, and that's going to be a block on Xander Jackson. Jackson trying to take a charge there. Looked like he's kind of too deep. Maybe got up under him on the shot, and 2 shots for Marky Dotson. First free throw for Dotson is off, no good.
Free throws are going to factor in big time in the final of this one, as far as points are concerned, too. Obviously win-losses, but
0 for 2 at the free throw line there, and that's a great point. That not only is the win-loss matter here, but people are counting points to get tiebreakers and everything. That's a nice transition layup by Marky Dotson, and that's going to be a timeout for Taylor Lane and the Mustangs. A full one. We'll take it with them. Be back here on NEA Sports.
Whether it's your home or your business, Delta Glass is Northeast Arkansas's clear choice for superior glass products and services. Delta Glass is known for their internally produced insulated glass units, providing quick and precise replacements for most all windows. If you've just completed your dream home or a recent remodel, Delta Glass provides the most sought-after custom shower enclosures and mirrors in the industry. Storefront glazing can create an inviting professional atmosphere for any business facility. Delta Glass specializes in custom design and fabricated storefront systems for all sizes and styles. If you're in need of superior glass products and services that are second to none in the region, call Delta Glass today at 870-520-6290 or visit them on.
Back here at Bay, as BIC had the ball in a 2-point lead. They missed the 3, and the rebound goes out of bounds to Bay. 37-35, Mustangs lead this one in a 2A3 conference matchup. These two teams battling for second place. CPC's got the #1 seed and conference championship wrapped up. Winner of this, well, if Bay wins, they're the 2 seed. If BIC wins, they tie for the 2 seed. But they've got to win by 9 to earn the tiebreaker due to an 8-point victory for Bay on December 2nd. If BIC wins by 8 and ties that, then it goes to total points, Garrett. And from my math earlier today, I believe Bay would have that by 2 points.
I believe you're right. Big time 3 there by Contreras. You can't let him step into that one if you're Bay.
Too much space for the deep 3. He's got 18, and it's 40-35 Buffalo Island. And they're going to get Hurst reaching in here with 2 hands.
I don't mind that there, though, if I'm Hurst. Could have been beat off the dribble. That's not a bad foul. He's played with such intensity tonight. Really getting after it. He's given him some big minutes. He has hardly come out of this game since he's been in.
Baseline out of bounds. Offside to Dotson. Kirby tried to take the charge. No call. But spin move by Dotson. He's got 15 to lead the Yellowjackets and cuts the lead to 3, 40-37.
Dotson's been big tonight.
Inside to Kirby. They're going to get McElwain reaching around. Good positioning there by Cord Kirby. Drew the foul. Be baseline out of bounds for Buffalo Island Central. Seems that both teams kind of got, both coaches, I should say, kind of got their teams under control at half and say, hey, let's go play ball. And nice move there by Xander Jackson. Stoppage of play here.
I don't know what was the stop for.
I don't think he ever got out of bounds is what Steve Porter's saying. Coach Taylor Lane saying, I think that's a violation, but if he never went out of bounds to take it out, I don't guess he could violate.
I guess you're right.
Inside to Williams. Strong move off, no good. Goes, gets his own rebound, will get the foul and the bucket.
That's a big-time finish there by Williams. Didn't give up on the play, missed the first one. He'll take that all day with a chance for 3.
Fouls on Cord Kirby, his first, team's third of the quarter, and one opportunity for Gabe Williams. Gabe had 3 early fouls on a charge, a foul, and then a technical, all in a span of a few seconds, and set most of the first half. So he gets the 3-point play there. He's got 8, and it's 42-40, Buffalo Island Central.
It's going to come down to the wire.
Contreras working against Dotson. Shot clock under 20. And they're going to get Dotson too much body up top. His third.
It's going to have to be careful. There's still a lot of game left.
Team's 5th, so that's 2 free throws. There should be 2 free throws for Contreras. And they're going to say 2. They're going to stop and get it correct. So Leo Contreras will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. 5 fouls on Bay, there's 3 on BIC, so with 1:58 to go.
If I'm BIC, I'm going to try to attack every possession now. I want to try to get to the free throw line as much as I can in the last 2 minutes of this quarter.
Contreras hits his first. Two for 2, puts it 44-40 and gives him 20 points on the evening. Almost half the BIC output. Here's Williams driving to his right, off the glass, no good. Tipped around, comes down to Contreras. He's going to pull up for 3 in transition. Off short, no good. McElwain's going to battle, pull it down, and draw the foul. Looks like they're going to get Hurst. So that's going to be his third and the 4th team foul on BIC. So we're shooting free throws the rest of this quarter both ways.
That's a grown man rebound by McElwain right there. He went up and got it.
2-3 zone look now by BIC. Contreras falls down, goes inside to Williams. He loses control, but is able to get it out to Jones. Over to Spencer. Dotson catches at the free throw line. Nice spin move. And they're going to say blocking foul on Hurst.
It's his 4th.
4 on Hurst, and that'll be 2 free throws for Dotson. That'll bring Matheny back off the bench. He'll get Dotson after this first free throw. First free throw for Marky Dotson is long, no good. Braxton Matheny checks back in for Hurst. Second one is short. Contreras with the rebound. Dotson struggling from the free throw line so far.
Yeah, if there's just one flaw in his game, if you will, it's at the charity stripe.
Down to a minute to go in the third quarter. Kirby kicks it to Jackson. He's going to drive with the left, have it knocked away, kick it out to Hawkins. 10 on the shot clock. Now 5. Turnaround fadeaway jumper by Kirby, no good. Contreras came down with it. He's going to draw the foul for 2. And that's going to be Williams. That's going to be his 4th. So Contreras is going to go to the free throw line. 39.9 seconds to go in this one. First free throw by Contreras is good. We see number 10, Wicker Craig, for the first time for Buffalo Island Central. Second one is up and good. He's got 22, and it's 46-40 BIC. About a 5-second difference, 4-second difference on the shot clock and game clock.
Largest lead of the game, I believe, for the Mustangs.
It ties it. I think they got up 6 at one point. Inside to Marky Dotson, he cuts it back to 4 very quickly. He's got 17. And the shot clock is off with 20 seconds to go. BIC will have an opportunity for the last shot. Yeah, 6 has been, I think, the biggest lead for either side in this one. Contreras, elbow jumper off the screen is good,
pure.
and he's feeling it.
That's pretty. That is pretty.
Leo Contreras gets his 24th point off that bucket in a 48-42 Buffalo Island Central lead over Bay. We'll have the fourth quarter back here on NEA Sports.
Local basketball star Austin Reeves is part of the Central Dealerships team. And just like Austin, we want you to join our team as well. So score big with your new or used vehicle from Central today.
For 140 years, homeowners and DIYers have trusted Barton's for their home improvement needs. From small projects to remodels to building a home, our experts are here with the tools, knowledge, and advice to make your project a success. With 10 100% employee-owned locations across Northeast Arkansas and Southeast Missouri, delivery, installation, and free design services, Barton's is your trusted partner for every project. Visit us online at bartons.com. Build it better with Barton's.
Back here on NEA Sports, we're at Bay, Arkansas, Bay High School. As the Buffalo Island Central Mustangs lead the Bay Yellowjackets 48-42. Looking at next week ahead, we've got 3 games on tap next week. Manila at Riverside Girls coming at you Tuesday, February 10th. Thursday night, there's a makeup game, Westside and the Blytheville Chickasaws at the Warrior Dome. And then next Friday night, NEA Sports will be in Manila. We'll see Sloan Hendricks and Manila in a boys and girls doubleheader.
That'll be a really good night. All those will be good games.
BIC controls the possession. Cord Kirby gets the rebound and stick back, and that pushes the lead to 8, 50-42.
Well, that was backcourt. That's the right call. I think that's – I don't know. I'd like to see that replay if we could, because I thought in live action that sure looked like backcourt.
I'm not sure he got all 3. We missed it. I'm not sure he got all 3. You got to have both feet and the ball, and I'm not sure he did. Steve Porter made the call, but then kind of corrected himself.
I'd like to see the replay on that because I'm unsure as well, but I know he was in the air, but I don't know if he took a dribble with both feet over the line and then jumped, or if he jumped before he got to the line. I'd have to see it, but I'll tell you, it looked like it in live action. I think that's why the whistle was blown.
Ball stays with Bay. I was just going to say, coming back from break, that after a wild and woolly first half, as Contreras gets the steal off the deflection, he's going to challenge McElwain off the glass and good. He's got 26, and it's 52-42 BIC. And I said to you during the break that I've not seen BIC in a couple of years, and this kid can go.
He can go, yeah. He can really, when he gets going, he can score in bunches. And that's certainly, tonight you can tell he is really shouldering a lot of this. And he knows the implications, and he knows they don't need to just win this game. He's making sure every possession counts.
Wicker Craig gets the steal on the other end for the Mustangs, and they'll bring it across.
Every offensive possession right now, I'm not saying that Contreras is going to shoot it. He's going to touch it. He's going to bring it up the floor, and he's going to touch it again almost every time unless it's a layup at the rim.
Jackson gets to the rim, misses the layup. Spencer comes down with it. Here's Gabe Williams the other way to Jones. He takes a corner 3 off, no good. Rebound McElwain, no good. Contreras gets the board, and he's gone the other way. He's going to challenge Williams at the rim, lays it in.
Nice move. Nice little hesitation right there.
That's a timeout for the Yellowjackets as Contreras pushes the lead to 54-42. Timeout Bay. We'll take it with them here on NEA Sports.
1945, we've been more than just a bank. We've been deeply rooted in communities across Arkansas, growing alongside the families and businesses we serve. We started the Farmers and Merchants Bank in Stuttgart, Arkansas 80 years ago to ensure working folks could borrow money to run their farms, fund their businesses, and build their families' futures. Today, Farmers and Merchants Bank is proud to continue supporting our communities, including our students and athletes. Farmers and Merchants Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Glensane, we know extra time is hard to come by. Your hands are full, your days are packed, and time doesn't slow down. We work hard when you have a service issue. With full service centers at each of our 4 locations, we will always do our best to make it convenient for you and your busy lifestyle. Thank you for trusting our family with your family for over 70 years.
Back here on NEA Sports, we're at Bay High School where the Buffalo Island Central Mustangs lead the Bay Yellowjackets 54-42. And Leo Contreras is kind of taking control here in this fourth quarter.
That's a big 3 there by Spencer in the corner. They needed that.
Big answer by Cade Spencer for 3. Gets it back to 9, 54-45. He has 8 with 5:45 to go in this one. BIC down the other way. Hawkins going to drive, kick it back out to Jackson for 3. Off no good. Rebound to Gabe Williams. If you haven't been listening all night, not only is this game win and loss important, but the margin of victory is important as we start watching that here in the last 5 minutes. BIC's got to win to tie Bay for second, but have to win by 9 to get the 2 seed in the district tournament in that automatic region. Inside to Gabe Williams, his 10th point, cuts it to 54-47, and a timeout by BIC. It's a quick 30-second timeout, so we're going to take it with them. So interesting 5 minutes. We've kind of laid that out. Garrett is a 65-57 win on December 2nd. That's an 8-point victory for Bay. If BIC wins this, that ties them for second. So they've got to win by 9 to win the points head-to-head to get the 2 seed, because I think the total points, if it goes to that, will also favor Bay. If Bay wins, they're the 2 seed regardless. But that's very important to get that automatic regional bid.
So a game within a game here. Basically, over the last 5 minutes, BIC's got to win this by 2 more points. 5:04, they got to outscore them by 2 the rest of the way.
I've always found those interesting late in the season, late in games, is coaching strategy. You start playing to try to come back and win, or do you start playing to not get beat by a certain amount?
I think once you realize the game is over, you do not continue to foul, but you play lockdown defense as much as you can.
Leo Contreras drives, gets it to Craig. Hawkins now controls it. Here's Jackson on the drive, gets it out to Contreras for 3, hand in his face, it's short. Long rebound to Jackson. He drives baseline, picks it up, and gets it out to Contreras. He's going to drive, turn around, fade away. That one's way long to Spencer for the rebound. Outside to Jones, 3 is maybe tipped.
I think it was tipped.
I think it was tipped, and ball's knocked out of bounds to Buffalo Island Central. .420 now to go in this ball game. A 7-point Buffalo Island Central lead. They'll work the ball to the corner to Jackson. Back to Contreras on the wing. Down screen to Hawkins. They'll go inside to Jackson, working against Jones. Kirby now at the top. Back to Hawkins. Inside to Contreras. Nice cut and pass there to Jackson. Ball's blocked from behind by Dotson. Mustang bench wanted a foul, but we're going the other way. That one's stripped and will be Bay basketball on the baseline. We'll see Jake Hirsch back in the game for Jackson.
I will tell you this, there will be coaching up until the final horn in this one.
Jackson was not supposed to come out. Wicker Craig was supposed to come out. For Cross. Nice cut there by McElwain, and Hurst immediately comes in and fouls out. He was on the bench with 4 and immediately drew his 5th upon entering the game.
You can't fault him for the effort, though, tonight. He's played really well. He's had a really good ball game.
So his 5th. That will send McElwain to the line. And that'll bring Braxton Matheny into the game. So it's Matheny, Contreras, Jackson, Kirby, and Hawkins on the floor for BIC. McElwain at the free throw line for Bay with Williams, Dotson, Spencer, and Jones for the Yellowjackets. First free throw is good. Second one for McElwain is off, no good. 54-48 with 3:35 to go or so. Now 3:35 to go in this one. Been intense from the opening tip, back and forth. This is the biggest lead, got to 12 for BIC, and Bay trying to chip away at that. Inside to Kirby, got position on Spencer. He's going to go up, short, no good. Rebound to Cade Spencer. He pushes it ahead to Dotson, finds Jones in transition, lays it up and in. Cuts the lead to 4, 54-50.
I'll tell you this, Bay doesn't want to just lose this game by less than 9. They want to win this basketball game, so.
Pump fake, nice move there by Jackson. Xander Jackson, he's got 10 now. And it's back to a 6-point lead, 56-50. Bay trailing with the basketball. Backdoor cut, nice pass, nice move there. Nice pass by McElwain, nice cut by Spencer, nice finish. He's got 11 and it's 56-52. Back and forth we go. Hawkins going to drive, kicks it out. Now to Kirby, guarded by Spencer. He's going to drive, lay it up and in, up and no good. Spencer pulls down the board, gets it ahead to Williams. They'll slow it down, run a set. Here's Williams to Dotson. He's going to the paint, gets it to Williams. Step through, no good. Williams battle for the rebound. He comes up with it. And it gets to Spencer, and a timeout was called on the catch to the Bay Yellowjackets. Full timeout by Bay. We'll take it with them. Be right back here on NEA Sports.
Corp, we are wealth builders for everyone. We see building wealth as helping people succeed in creating strong financial futures. For some, it's having tools to build credit and buy a first home. For others, working with our award-winning SBA team to launch or grow a small business. And still others might use our unique savings plan today to save for tomorrow's dreams. Wherever you are on your wealth building journey, Southern Bancorp can help. Stop by or visit banksouthern.com to get started. Southern Bancorp, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
No matter what the job calls for, contractors can count on Barton's. With your own dedicated sales representative, you'll get personalized support and accurate material takeoffs to keep your project on budget. Need flexible financing? We offer in-house accounts and financing options. Plus, take advantage of our product holding, on-site delivery, and professional installation of flooring, cabinets, and vanities. Supplying local contractors for 140 years. Visit us online at bartons.com. Build it better with Barton's.
Back here on NEA Sports as Bay triggers the inbounds with 1:30 to go. Trailing BIC by 4, 56-52 in this tightly contested 2A3 matchup. Ball stripped inside, back out to McElwain for 3. Corner 3 is good. 56-55, 1-point game now as Mustangs have the lead in the basketball.
Now here, this really gets crazy because if BIC is winning, do they foul on purpose to try to generate more possessions?
Could be an interesting finish to this one. Contreras is going to work. Kicks out. Jackson drives. Knocked away by McElwain, but Jackson came up with it, and a timeout by Taylor Lane. As Mustangs gotten a little trouble there. He's going to call a 30.
I think at this point you play to win the game.
Yeah, we're going to stay here. 48.2 seconds to go. It's a 56-55 BIC lead. They'll have the ball with 6 on the shot clock. I just saw that. 6 on the shot clock and a baseline out of bounds.
As a former coach, how do you play this?
Well, I mean, you're going to try to win the game, but like you said, you're going to probably get up in pressure to try to generate some more possessions. That's a lot of possessions in 40 seconds, and you've got one foul to give, so fouling's not going to hurt you if you do that. But yeah, you got to try to stop the clock.
But if you're down 3 and you're Bay, and you can run a number of so much time off the clock, what do you do?
They're going to get a foul on the inbounds to Marky Dotson. His 4th. Team's first of the quarter, so it'll be a side inbounds. I've seen that actually once scouting a game, looking for a state tournament opponent. We drove to Hot Springs and watched Hot Springs hold the ball down and celebrate when the horn blew because they didn't get beat by a number of points, and that sent them to the state tournament.
Wow.
Crossover by Contreras into the paint, off the glass, no good. Rebound Williams, pushed the other way to Dotson in transition, and it's a foul.
That's a good foul there, though. You had to foul there.
Foul is on
Matheny,
his 3rd, 2nd on BIC, and Marky Dotson's at the line with 25.8 seconds to go, down 1.
Dotson not a great free throw shooter, so he's got to hit 1 or 2 here.
First one's up and good.
He did. That's the biggest free throw of the night for him.
And Coach Lane's going to take a timeout.
Now, though, listen, now the key is.
Well, we're going to take a break, and we'll talk about it when we get back.
Life moves different, not slower because we're behind. Slower because we choose to soak it in. From post to posting, from stream to streaming. With Empower Broadband, we can FaceTime family across the country and get our work done so we can get back to what matters most. From game to gaming, from boots to booting up, faster internet doesn't mean a faster life. It means more time to enjoy the slow one. Connect faster, live slower with Empower Broadband.
From the first seed to a full.
Badly. Welcome back to NEA Sports. We're at Bay High School in a thriller. It's 56-56. Marky Dotson's at the free throw line. He's hit his first. He will try to hit a second to regain the lead for the Yellowjackets. BIC led by as many as 12. And I think they started the fourth quarter up 12, Garrett, if I'm not mistaken. And Bay has climbed all the way back to tie this one 56-all. 25.8 to go. Shot clock is off, so either way, BIC's got an opportunity to take the last one. That one's way short, and Dotson ends up with the rebound. 1-on-4, and before the foul call, Coach Hallbrook called a timeout, so it'll be Bay basketball on the side.
If you're BIC, you need overtime.
That's not a terrible point. That's not a bad point. Overtime doesn't. Because if you're going to win, you got to win by 9 to get there. You need some extra time to do it.
It gives you a chance, and I think I just saw where EPC beat Rector tonight 59-54.
So regardless, neither one of these teams can fall to fourth. One will be 2, one will be 3 going in the district tournament. In 2 weeks, February 16th through the 21st, 2A3 district tournament at Riverside, and I'm happy to announce that NEA Sports will bring you every game of that district tournament, boys and girls, at Riverside High School.
looking forward to that. There'll be some really good games that week.
Well, if you got a week full of games like this, it'll be a lot of fun. 21.7, tied at 56. Bay with the basketball. Foul there on Hawkins. That's the third, so they've got one more to give.
Make them take it out. Let them run some clock for a minute. That's a smart play there by Coach Taylor Lane.
Well, it is. You got fouls to give, but I would at least make them like as they're driving or something. I don't know if I just fouled up top. Now I would wait for it until you get in trouble like right now as Williams gets to the rim. Misses. Here comes Hawkins back the other way. 2-1. Shots up at the buzzer is good.
And you're happy if you're BIC because you won. But if you went to overtime, you might have had a chance to, you got to be happy for the win, though.
Rylan Hawkins into the paint. As you see on the replay, up and off the glass, it rolls around and is good for a 58-56 Buffalo Island Central victory. We've got some mouthing and extracurriculars on the floor between the two teams now. And so they're going to get both players to the bench. They're going to get Bay to the locker room, BIC to the locker room. We got security on the floor.
It was a wild ending.
A wild ending to that one. Rylan Hawkins, number 14, with his 5th point of the game. I think that's going to be his 7th point of the game, actually. Into the paint, up and in for the BIC victory. 58-56. The Mustangs win this one in a thriller from start to finish. It was wild and woolly and a lot of intensity and a lot of energy in this gym tonight.
That was fun, though. That was fun. It was a fun one to watch.
So
those two teams are very likely to play again.
Very much so.
City.
So the way it looks to now is EPC with the victory it's sealed the 1 seed. Bay will still have the 2 seed in the district tournament and the automatic bid. They're tied at 12-4 with BIC, but they'll have the tiebreaker on points as they won by 8 and BIC won on the last second shot by Rylan Hawkins. So BIC will be the 2. I'm sorry, Bay will be the 2 and BIC will be the 3. And Rector now 9-6, tied with Riverside. If Riverside, and I don't know how that'll fall. Riverside, if they beat Marmaduke tonight, it'll be 10-6. Rector's got to play Corning tomorrow. That'll decide the 4-5 matchup, and then 6 through 9 is pretty much decided with Corning, Marmaduke, Cross County, and Piggott.
Riverside will be the 4. If Rector lost tonight, moved to 9-6. Riverside won 10-6. Even if Rector wins tomorrow and finishes 10-6, Riverside won both meetings in the regular season. So Riverside would then be the 4, Rector the 5. It won't matter. They'll play each other. Now, it could matter in that, Rector would have to play maybe a different opponent and then get to Riverside. But Riverside would then be the 4, I believe.
Like
BIC
you said,
3.
those two likely to play that 4-5 matchup to see who goes to region.
It'd be a good game.
And then these two teams very likely to meet in 2 weeks in a semifinal matchup.
On another Friday night, 2 weeks from tonight, these two teams square off again, more than likely in Lake City. That'll be a fun one to call.
It will absolutely be. We will be there. You see our schedule for the remainder of the season. Next week, Tuesday night. No, I'm sorry. Yes, Manila Girls at Riverside Girls on the 10th. That'll be a fantastic ball game. One of the best 2A girls teams in the state versus one of the best 3A girls teams in the state.
Be a lot of good basketball next week too.
We will see Blyville at Westside, boys and girls, on the 12th. That's next Thursday, followed by Friday night, the 13th. Sloan Hendricks will come to Manila and for a boys and girls matchup next week. Now, the Blyville Westside is a makeup game from the weather, but the rest of them are non-conference games. You get tuned up, and boy, did Riverside, Manila, and Sloan Hendricks decide to get tuned up as they're going to, especially on the girls' side. Those are 3 very good girls teams. And I think Riverside's going to play Earl at the end of the week too. So those teams really gearing up for the district tournament.
Certainly so.
And then on the 16th, February 16th through the 21st, the 2A3 district tournament, boys and girls will be at Riverside High School, and NEA Sports will be there every night to bring you every game of that district tournament. The 2A2 is who they're matched up with. That one's at Marshall. The 3A3 district tournament will be at Rivercrest, the 4A3 district tournament at Westside. And then you look the next following week at regionals. Hillcrest will host that 1A regional. Sloan Hendricks will have that exciting 2A regional. Manila's hosting the 3A. The 4A local teams will have to go to Stuttgart for their regional. And then the only state tournament nearby will be Osceola. So we're at that time of year where these are the type of games you're going to see night in, night out. And it's going to be, in a lot of scenarios, win or go home.
Looking forward to it. It's my favorite time of year.
What a fantastic ball game tonight. BIC with the victory. They'll be the 3 seed in the 2A3 as Bay will hold on to the 2 seed. And we'll see you again next week at Riverside for Manila and Riverside girls. Hope to see you soon here on NEA Sports.